Good morning, everyone. Today, I am going to talk about a very dangerous digital threat. It is called Pegasus Spyware. This is not a normal phone virus. It is a highly advanced, multi-million-dollar cyber weapon used by governments. Today, let's look at how it works and how it affects our privacy. Let's start with slide 1. What is Pegasus? It is a powerful spyware made by an Israeli company called NSO Group in 2010. It was first discovered in 2016. Pegasus can secretly enter both iOS and Android phones. Once it gets inside, the hacker gets complete remote access to the phone. The target person will never know that their phone is hacked. This is an advanced persistent threat, APT. It means it can survive even if you restart your phone. Also, it is very smart. If it feels that someone is analyzing the phone, it can self-destruct to hide its evidence. Moving on to slide 2. How does Pegasus get into a phone? Usually, viruses enter when we click a link, but Pegasus uses zero-click methods. This means you don't have to click anything. Zero-click iMessage. The hacker sends a hidden bad image via iMessage. You don't even have to open the message. The phone gets infected automatically. WhatsApp missed call. They give a single missed call on WhatsApp. This installs the spyware. After that, they can delete the call history remotely, so you won't see the missed call. Malicious link, one click. This is the old method, where they send a fake SMS or email with a link. If you click it once, it installs. Network injection. They can use fake network towers to send the spyware directly through your internet traffic. Now, slide 3. What can Pegasus steal? The short answer is everything. It can turn on your microphone and camera secretly. It can record your voice and environment, even when your screen is turned off. It tracks your GPS location in real time. It can read your WhatsApp, Signal, and Telegram chats. It reads them before they get encrypted, so security features cannot stop it. It also steals all your passwords, photos, videos, emails, and contacts. Pegasus used a famous exploit chain called force entry against iPhones. It bypassed Apple's top security layers without any user interaction. How does it hide? It uses clever evasion techniques. Memory-only mode. It runs only inside the RAM, temporary memory, without saving files on the phone's hard disk. This makes it invisible to normal antivirus software. Process injection. It hides inside normal phone processes, like system apps. It also deletes its own logs and history to leave no evidence. NSO Group said they only sell this to governments to catch terrorists, but in reality, it was misused against innocent civilians. In 2016, a human rights activist named Ahmed Mansour was targeted. In 2018, it was used to spy on friends of journalist Jamal Khashoggi before he was murdered. In 2019, it infected 1,400 WhatsApp users, including lawyers and journalists. In 2021, a massive investigation called the Pegasus Project found 50,000 leaked phone numbers that were targeted, including the French president Emmanuel Macron. Now let's talk about the company behind Pegasus. Pegasus was created by NSO Group, an Israeli cyber intelligence company founded in 2010. NSO claimed Pegasus was only sold to governments for fighting terrorism and serious crimes. However, many investigations claimed the software was misused against innocent civilians. This created major legal and ethical controversies. WhatsApp filed a lawsuit against NSO Group after discovering attacks on users. Apple also sued NSO Group for targeting iPhone users through zero-click exploits. In 2021, the United States government blacklisted NSO Group by adding it to the Entity List. This restricted the company from receiving certain American technologies. Many organizations and governments started demanding stronger regulation of spyware technologies, like Pegasus. Pegasus is extremely difficult to detect, but some warning signs may appear. For example, the battery may drain unusually fast, the phone may overheat, mobile data usage may suddenly increase, or apps may behave strangely. Sometimes users experience unexpected crashes or random reboots. However, advanced spyware usually hides itself very carefully. That's why cybersecurity researchers created forensic detection tools. One important tool is the Mobile Verification Toolkit, developed by Amnesty International. This tool analyzes phone backups and checks for indicators linked to Pegasus infections. There are also other detection platforms used by researchers and security teams worldwide. Still, detecting Pegasus remains very difficult because the spyware constantly evolves to avoid detection. Now, let's discuss how to reduce the risk of attacks like Pegasus. The first and most important step is keeping your device updated. Security patches often fix vulnerabilities used by spyware. Users should also avoid clicking suspicious links and downloading unknown apps. Another useful step is enabling two-factor authentication. For high-risk individuals, such as journalists or activists, extra precautions are recommended. Apple introduced something called lockdown mode for iPhones. This feature limits certain functions to reduce zero-click attack risks. Users should also review app permissions regularly and disable unnecessary access to the camera or microphone. In extremely sensitive situations, security experts recommend using separate devices for private communications. No device is completely safe, but strong cybersecurity habits can greatly reduce risk. So what lessons can we learn from Pegasus? First, modern cyber threats are becoming far more advanced. Traditional advice like, "Don't click suspicious links," is no longer enough against zero-click attacks. Second, encryption alone cannot fully protect users if the device itself becomes compromised. Third, Pegasus raised serious global concerns about surveillance, privacy, and misuse of cyber technology. And finally, cybersecurity awareness is extremely important today because our smartphones contain almost our entire digital life. Pegasus showed the world that even powerful smartphones can become vulnerable. So that was Pegasus Spyware, one of the most advanced cyber surveillance tools ever discovered. It changed how the world thinks about mobile security and digital privacy. Today, our phones contain our personal conversations, photos, passwords, banking details, and private memories. That's why understanding cybersecurity is more important than ever. I hope you learned something useful from this video. If you enjoyed this content, don't forget to like, comment,